Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video might be seen and shared. Celine Driver once again, bringing you another unboxing and review of a watch that is not mine. This watch comes to me on loan from Hector, fellow watch enthusiast and YouTube channel owner. His channel is Winding Crowns. Definitely a channel you might want to go check out. Sub him up if you haven't already. He does some good work. He contacted me recently and asked me if I wanted to take a look at a watch from the Swiss watch company, and of course I said yes. Always happy to check out a watch I've never experienced before, and of course we all know as YouTubers, content is king. So he sent me a package. He stopped at my house, and there it was. Inside this nice little leatherette, or leather, might be leather, I'm not sure, brown pouch with 3 snap enclosures. And on the right side, you have a couple of compartments for straps. There is a kind of a canvas-looking black strap with contrasting white stitching, made out of sailcloth, pretty much. You have the Swiss Watch Company warranty card on this pouch here on the side. And, of course, you have the watch here on the left. This is the Hyper G in green. And once again, my camera, brand new camera, doesn't really seem to want to focus. Anyway, there we go. There. That's better. Anyway, this is the Hyper G. They make this in 5 different colors. Of course, we have the green here. They have it in black, blue, gray, and burgundy. Now, I'll leave a link to Swiss Watch Company's website in the description so you can go over there and take a look at all the offerings that they have. This is their full titanium watch. Signed screw-down crown and some verbiage on the back telling you about the watch. You see it does say Hyper G on the back. Comes on this very nice signed Swiss Watch Company leather strap with the contrasting stitching. It is genuine leather. And it even comes with a logoed titanium buckle as well. If we get a little closer in on the dial, you can see it's a nice solid green, sunburst effect, loomed indices and minute track, railroad style minute track on the outside. Has a field watch kind of vibe to it, I would say. And it's very nice, very comfortable to wear. It's all grade 5 titanium. Polished. It's got a nice polish on certain aspects of it, and satin finish on the flanks. It's got a coating, 1,000 Vickers coating on the titanium so that it won't scratch up. And as I said, it's a screw-down crown, which I forgot to screw down when I took the watch out. It does disengage with a very tactile pop. It has a 2-position crown. Second position, of course, is your setting position. Also hacks the movement First position is for setting the date, which is a very subtle date window at the 6 o'clock. It's not a color match, so it's easy to pick up on. You get conventional lugs, conventional spring bars, I should say, not quick release. Not really a detriment since probably all of you have a spring bar tool to play with. Sapphire crystal. It is a flat sapphire crystal. Obviously a fixed bezel. Not a very thick watch, so it will fit under a long sleeve. Power inside is an SW200 Solida movement. Now, I'm not sure if this is the SW200 or the SW200-1. The main difference being the -1 was produced to cure a problem with the original SW200 movement, which was the winding mechanism after a while would tend to lock up and no longer function. Ask me how I know. The SW200-1 ostensibly fixed that problem. I don't know if this is the -1. It didn't say on the website, and I can't find other information about it. But let's assume that since this is a relatively new design watch, it's using the -1 movement. We have with the screw down crown, it is a 100-meter water resistant watch. It is a swimmable watch. It's obviously not a dive watch. It was not made to that aesthetic. It doesn't have a dive bezel on it, but it can be used for snorkeling, swimming. If you go, that kind of fishing where you wade into the water and, hip wader kind of fishing, whatever. It's a watch that can get wet. I just wouldn't submerge it very deep for very long. Fairly good size. I'll get into those measurements in a minute. I'm going to give you a wrist shot, like I always do. On my 7¼ inch wrist, this watch fits very nicely. It's not a very big watch. It does have a good lug-to-lug length on it, but not overly so. I'd say someone down to a 6¼ inch wrist could probably get away with this watch fairly easily. It fits very well across my 7¼ inch wrist. And the leather strap that came with it was already, it was in new condition, but it was buttery smooth and very flexible right out of the gate. And very comfortable to wear, and obviously with a titanium case and buckle. The thing weighs like 59 grams, I think it said on the website, so it's a very lightweight watch. Very comfortable to wear. Now, green is not my particular color. I'm not a great fan of green. I do own 2 green watches. One's a Breitling, one's a Zelos. And that's about it. But this is a nice green. It looks very well, but for me, I would probably have bought the blue one. I'm a big fan of blue. Or maybe the gray one. But this green and the sunburst effect, you can see the sunburst effect is very, very pronounced as I move this thing around in the light. It's really good looking. Very simple, very good looking, very clean dial. It's a 40.5 millimeter diameter watch. It has a 22 millimeter lug. It's 11 millimeters thick. And on the lug to lug, it is 47.8 millimeters. Let's call it 48 millimeters. All those measurements came from the Swiss Watch Company website. So I'm going to call that accurate. Signed crown. It's a good sized crown. It's easy to get a hold of. Has good knurling to it. So if your hands are wet or something like that, it's still going to be something that you can get a hold of. It's just an overall very good looking, very simple watch. Very comfortable to wear. Definitely a watch that I could easily recommend if you're looking for a watch with this aesthetic, the field watch aesthetic, outdoor kind of do anything, go anywhere, do anything watch. It'll work. It's thin enough that it'll fit under a sleeve, so it could be worn in to work. Definitely not a dress watch, obviously, but other than that, I think this watch could be a go anywhere, do anything kind of watch. Pardon me. And with the automatic movement and a pretty good power reserve, I think about 42 hours, I believe, is the power reserve. Might be more. I'm going off of memory on the Slim movements. Usually at about a 42-hour power reserve. It's definitely a watch that you could wear every day. So, thanks to Hector for letting me check the watch out. I've seen Switch Watch Company watches before. They've crossed my paths before. They are always of good quality, good packaging. I think this is really a nice packaging. It could definitely double as a travel case if you needed one. Wear one watch, store another, maybe even two in here. They make good product, and I'm happy to recommend that if you are in the market for this kind of watch, definitely check it out. Link will be down below in the description. Meanwhile, I hope you found this watch review to be useful, entertaining, informative. If you did, please click that thumbs up for me. That does help with the YouTube search algorithm and helps bring people to the channel. So any clicking of the thumbs up or the like button or whatever you choose to call it is definitely helpful to me. Comments, questions, suggestions down below. I do read them all. I do respond to them all. However, if you are going to try to troll me or try to insult me, or you're going to leave links to bad places on the internet, I'm simply going to delete the comment and block the commenter. If you're new to the channel, of course, welcome. I'm glad you found my channel. I'm glad you took the time to watch this video review. I encourage you to watch other videos I have. I have hundreds. I have hours and hours of great entertainment and information. All I ask in return is that you click that red subscribe button at the bottom of the view screen. And don't forget to click the bell icon so that when I upload new material or I do a live stream, you will be alerted by clicking the bell icon. If you have been here before but you haven't done those things, please subscribe. Please click the bell icon. Please hit that thumbs up. Do all those little things that help YouTube channels like mine grow. And as I always say at the end of my videos, it is a crazy old world out there. It doesn't get any less crazy with the passage of time. So I do ask you to please be careful out there. Stay safe. Be well. See you soon.